Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 19th of March 2018 and we're going to reflect on Luke chapter 2 verses 41 to 51. It's a story about the boy Jesus. Listen. Now every year his parents went to Jerusalem for the festival of the Passover. And when he was 12 years old, they went up as usual for the festival. When the festival was ended and they started to return, the boy Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem, but his parents did not know it. Assuming that he was in the group of travelers, they went a day's journey. Then they started to look for him among their relatives and friends. And when they could not find him, they returned to Jerusalem to search for him. After 3 days, they found him in the temple, sitting among the teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. And all who heard him were amazed at his understanding and his answers. When his parents saw him, they were astonished, and his mother said to him, "Child, why have you treated us like this? Look, your father and I have been searching for you in great anxiety." And Jesus said to them, "Why were you searching for me? Did you not know that I must be in my Father's house?" But they did not understand what he said to them. Then he went down with them and came to Nazareth and was obedient to them. And his mother treasured all these things in her heart. The Gospel of the Lord. His mother treasured all these things in her heart. On 2 separate occasions, the presentation of Jesus in the temple when he was a baby and finding him here in the temple after 3 days, Scripture speaks about Mary reacting to the wonderful things of God in this manner. She reflects, she ponders, she keeps things in her heart. Mary had the heart of a contemplative. It's a beautiful spirit to have. Many of us, most of us, have an active spirit. We'd rather be doing things than sitting down seeming to do nothing. We have a perfect example of the active and the contemplative in Mary and Martha, the sisters of Lazarus. Remember them? One day Jesus was in Bethany and his sisters invited him over for a meal. While Martha was busy cooking for him, Mary sat down at his feet, listening to what Jesus had to say. Martha wasn't very happy, so finally she goes to Jesus and tells him to make her sister help her. And Jesus says, "Martha, Martha, Mary has chosen the better part, which will not be taken from her." You'll find this story in Luke chapter 10. The two, contemplation and active work, are not mutually exclusive. It is better to be a contemplative, but this doesn't mean it is a permanent state of being. Consider Mary, and now we're back to talking about the mother of Jesus. As Pope Paul II said, "No one has ever devoted himself to the contemplation of the face of Christ as faithfully as Mary." Yet Mary was also very active in what she did. After the Annunciation, for instance, Scripture says that she set out and went with haste to a Judean town in the hill country to minister to her cousin Elizabeth, who was pregnant. It was her heart of contemplation that filled her with the desire to be active, to share the mysteries of the Lord. So, as we're thinking about this and reflecting on this story, let us try to be active contemplatives. God bless you.